Hello, everyone. My name is Gail, and I'm here with co-host.
Aaron Bartley.
Hello, Erin Bartley, and hello to all of our guests. If you guys all want to give a wave, we'll get to have a little bit of a recording here and a room full of waving individuals. And would you guys mind giving us a little thumb poll right now? Can you see my screen? All right. All right. Okay. Terrific. Erin and I want to welcome you to tonight's Nordic inspired clean beauty. Really, it's a kind of a class. We want you to love the skin you're in from A to Z.
All right, so what you guys can expect tonight, we're going to talk about why Norwex works for everyone, skincare ingredients, chemicals. We're going to have you experience the results. You will experience actual results here tonight. And then we're going to talk about bringing skincare into your home. So grab a damp body cloth, go run and get it wet if you don't have it wet. Damp body cloth. I'm using a little makeup removal pad or makeup removal cloth, some sort of body microfiber.
I've got the Ultra Plush, which is the special bonus gift in the Norwex skincare packs. And I just love these little guys, these little makeup removal cloths, dual-sided. Very excited about this. All right. And you want it to be wet with water, everybody. Okay. So get your samples or your full size. And here we go.
Okay, so why or how does Norwex skincare work for literally everyone? Because we're going to see results at the end with folks who are age 15. My son is 15 and uses Norwex skincare up through folks in their 70s. That doesn't make any sense. Isn't skincare supposed to be really customized, like for ages and all these
Right,
other different factors? Um, in fact, it does not if that skincare is working to support and repair the hydration barrier. If you're using skincare that is literally working to nourish your skin, heal and repair that hydration barrier, it's going to work for all skin types. And that's because most skin problems are caused through oxidative stress. When I learned this made so much sense to me about why Norwex skincare works for everyone because it's really addressing oxidative damage. And we're going to watch a 2-minute video here on exactly what oxidative stress is.
All right, let's get it going.
What's so fabulous about
Oh,
these?
hold on a moment.
Yo, can you go on mute, please?
And then they transition just slightly to the bottom where it's magnified. So
Not gonna lie,
I
she's
can
kind of
see
bad for.
I can see them at a distance. I don't have to.
So today we're going to talk about oxidation. Okay. Very exciting topic. Originally, this meant adding oxygen to a
I have a question. What is oxidation?
of an electron. And when you lose an electron from an atom, you create a free radical. So these atoms have paired electrons. As an example, you have this plate and you're spinning
Ah!
finger, and it has two weights on it, and you can balance that plate as you spin.
Could you
Kathy,
please
do
be
you,
quiet? I'm
Kathy,
trying
do
to
you
look.
like this video?
When you remove an electron, and you have what's called an unpaired electron.
Oh shoot, I was muted, you guys.
It just has one weight on a plate, and you're spinning this thing. Well, guess what? It's going to fly off and break something. Well, in the body, it's going to start damaging tissue, DNA, etc. So that's the problem with free radicals. Okay, and it could come from adding an oxygen to compound. Now, the definition has expanded to the creation of free radicals without the oxygen. Another example would be biting into an apple. If you leave it exposed to oxygen, it's going to turn brown, right? But if you add an antioxidant like lemon, it doesn't turn brown. So what an antioxidant does is it donates an electron to make things more symmetrical and stabilize this atom. And antioxidants always come in a group or a network in food. This is why when an antioxidant donates, it becomes now unstable and it needs to borrow from another antioxidant. And this is why you need a network of antioxidants. So let me give you some examples of an oxidant. The top oxidizer is glucose, okay? So what's going to happen if you have high sugar in your blood, your body's going to metabolize that. It's going to create a massive amount of oxidation, okay? It's called ROS, okay? You don't need to know the long term, but you just need to know this is oxidation on steroids. So you have all this oxidation, all this free radical damage from consuming a lot of glucose. Now it's interesting, when you consume antioxidants, and a lot of different nutrients act as an antioxidant, like zinc, selenium, even though they're minerals, they're not like vitamin C, for example, they act like an antioxidant. Then you have vitamin E, vitamin C, even vitamin D, and even ketones can all act as antioxidant to reduce the complications of diabetes, for example. And that's what.
All right, Aaron.
Okay, so essentially, oxidative stress are wild electrons shooting into your skin, damaging your cells. So oxidative stress is when you have unpaired electrons, okay, that are coming in and causing damage at a cellular level. Our skincare goes in and evens everything out, pairs everybody back up, and neutralizes all those oxidizers. So oxidizers are radiation, pollution, all of those things that we're exposed to on a daily basis. And I just want to address the screamers during the beginning of the video. So I haven't had this in a long time where I had spammers on my Zoom, but this is such a large event that I'm kind of not surprised that we got a couple of spammers. So that's what that is. People spamming our Zoom event.
Apologies.
Sorry.
We removed them. All right, let's see here. So A to Z, we are going to talk about the incredible ingredients that we're all experiencing in the Norwex products. Now, we're not going to talk about every letter of the alphabet. We've picked out some key pieces just for you, starting with A, antioxidants. Antioxidants repair and prevent oxidative stress. The Nordic antioxidants in our skincare line are a blend of ancient Scandinavian beauty ingredients that are being utilized in an active way, which means that they're not inert. They are actively working on your skin to do a specific targeted job. So everyone, grab your sample or grab your full-size Norwex cleansing facial powder. And you're going to get your cloth wet and you're going to get your hands wet. You're going to wipe off your face so that you don't have any debris on your face. And please message me if I'm breaking up because I look a little robot-y here. All right, and we're going to wipe off our faces with our body cloth, our makeup removal pad, whatever Norwex microfiber you might have on hand. Okay, next step, we're gonna make sure that our hands remain wet. And something that I love about the cleansing powder is that you simply add water to create the cleansing foam. So it begins as a powder, and as long as your hands are wet, you end up with suds on your hands. This foam helps remove makeup. It deep cleans pores. You can do this now right on your face. The enzymes in this product help maintain the skin's moisture barrier without stripping lipids. It's dermatologist tested for allergies and irritancy factors. And two special ingredients that we really love about this particular cleansing facial powder is the kaolin clay and the Cal powder. Kaolin clay is a natural mineral clay that gently detoxifies and balances the skin. It gives it a brighter, clearer appearance, while the Cal powder is rice bran wax, and it's upcycled from the food industry. It's a byproduct of rice processing, and it provides a gentle exfoliation that does not fissure the skin like common exfoliators. And then one of our favorite active ingredients is the vitamin C, which stabilizes skin and helps energize dull complexions.
Okay, so antioxidants that are specific to and really carry through the entire skincare line are these really strong Nordic antioxidants of lingonberry, cloudberry, and sea buckthorn. So lingonberry is the healer. In fact, research even shows that lingonberry can speed recovery from burns by 50%. It is really protecting the skin from those damaging free radicals and supporting healthy skin cell renewal. Our cloudberry is the shield. Think of it as the shield. 4 times more vitamin C than an orange. It was called Viking gold and was used in Viking medicine. It helps the skin to really retain that moisture and protect itself, and will also contribute to really calming that irritation and redness for sensitive skin. And then lastly, sea buckthorn is the protector. So it is anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and even anti-cancer. And it naturally encourages collagen production within the skin for firmer, more resilient skin. So the ingredients aren't chosen haphazardly. They're not included haphazardly.
All right, let's go to our next letter, Erin. F is for?
Sorry, formulations. Okay, I'm just going to tell folks I applied all my cleansing facial powder with one side of my cloth, and I'm going to wipe it off with the other, in case you're wondering how that maybe would work at your desk. Formulations. So, and I'm just going to say, the scammers got me bajiggity, got my heart rate all up, and now I'm like sitting here trying to calm myself the whole time. So,
we got them.
Formulations. Why does a formulation matter? Why does the ingredients across each individual product matter? It absolutely does. Here are some reasons why we care about clean ingredients in our beauty products. So personal care and cosmetics it's the least regulated category of consumer products. In fact, cosmetics and personal care items it's a self-regulated industry where when there's problems, they have to report it and they have to correct it. It's almost not regulated whatsoever. And people find this shocking, but wait till you hear what's to come.
It is so true. So true. In fact, everyone, since 2009, 595 cosmetic manufacturers, these are brands you have heard of, like Revlon and Maybelline. They have reported using 88 chemicals in more than 73,000 products that have been linked directly to cancer, birth defects, and reproductive harm. They know that these products contain these chemicals, and they are reporting them as, yep, that's in our product. We have to also let you know that women use an average of 12 personal care products per day, containing up to 168 different chemicals. Oh my gosh. Men use an average of 6 personal care products a day that can contain up to 85 different chemicals. This is in products all the way from the first thing in the morning with your toothpaste to the last thing in the evening.
So even though the European Union has banned over 1,600 chemicals from personal care products, but here in the United States, 11. I would love to see here in the chat. A lot of you guys are Norwex consultants on here, so you know the statistic, but people who are guests, I'm curious to know, were you aware that only 11 chemicals are banned in the United States from personal care products out of 10,000 commonly used chemicals in personal care? Out of all the chemicals that are available in the world, there are about 10,000 that are commonly used in skincare and personal care products. The EU banned 1,600. The US has banned 11.
Goodness.
Tanya says, no, I did not know that. A lot of people don't realize it. That it's so the level of dysregulation is crazy. So these are some, you might want to take a screenshot of this. These are some of the ingredients you want to avoid in personal care products, but friends, I want to tell you that many times your products will contain all of these ingredients, and they are hidden in the one ingredient word called fragrance. So fragrance can contain any thousand number of different chemical ingredients, and they don't have to have it listed because it's proprietary. So even if your skincare product, if you can, find these on the list, it still may be hidden under the word fragrance. Also, companies do not have to register personal care products with the FDA. They do not have to adopt good manufacturing practices. And okay, listen to this so closely. Benzene, 1,4-dioxane, and formaldehyde. Three of the dirtiest products you could ever find in a product. Three of the most dirty ingredients that you could find in any product. Benzene, 1,4-dioxane, formaldehyde. Yet you will find on the news, and then of course, really dangerous things like E. coli or listeria. Is it listeria, that other bacteria that often finds its way into personal care products? So you'll often hear in the news that certain things were recalled because they contain those banned items. How do they get in there if they're banned? It's because they are added and they are become contaminated during the manufacturing process. So most, if not all, manufacturers do not test products as they come off of the line. They're not doing quality control as things come off the line. So there can be entire batches that are contaminated with things like formaldehyde and benzene. Norwex is testing from ingredient to final product. We have a product promise about manufacturing practices and about what the final ingredient will or will not contain, what the final product will and will not contain. We have a no-no list. And our no-no list has almost 3,000 different ingredients that we will never use. It's the most comprehensive list in the industry. And this is why it's really important to purchase from companies that make promises related to their make promises related to their product and how they're going to manufacture that product and how they're going to present that product to the consumer.
We'll share the no-no list in the chat as well. We have now come to, fast forwarded to, letter G for glacial water. This is real water from ancient glaciers that Norwex is using in our products. Glacial water is ultra pure and ultra hydrating. It is clean with traces of ancient essential minerals from the beginning of the earth that feed and nourish the skin on your face. All right, everyone, our next piece that we're going to apply, either the sample or the full size, is the rejuvenating serum. If you've not used this product yet, maybe you're just taking it out of your box. What you do is you hold your bottle, you hold your cap and simply twist, and the pumper pops up like little R2-D2. We love this so much. The rejuvenating serum contains alpha hydroxy acids that help brighten the skin through gentle exfoliation. If you squirt a bit onto your hand and wait to apply it, you'll see some other special things about it. We have a natural complex called Aquacell, which combines watermelon rind extract, lentil fruit extract, and apple. This provides targeted hydration. Right now, I have seen with middle schoolers and high schoolers, they're all about the watermelon extract. It is in our Norwex Rejuvenating Serum, everyone. So this is a very important thing to know as you're encouraging people who are younger to start using skincare. You want them to have safe ingredients, but also ingredients that they are looking for. You'll notice too that there are blue bubbles in your hydrating moisturizer. Those blue bubbles are blue jojoba oil. This is a rich omega fatty acid that deeply nourishes the skin. It balances oil production, replenishes hydration, and strengthens the skin's moisture barrier. It supports a smooth, supple, resilient complexion. We also have Maxitril 3000, which is a peptide blend. You're hearing all about peptides on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We've got it. This is a peptide blend that helps to improve skin's elasticity and tone. And then finally, a very famous skincare ingredient, niacinamide. This is a brightener. And if you remember Clinique's incredibly successful and very famous speckled egg campaign from about 20 to 30 years ago, I think they still use it. Niacinamide is what corrects those speckle spots that we develop as we age.
And I like to just press that rejuvenating serum into my skin. I like to tap my fingers together and press it around and press it into my skin. Okay, moving down the line, P for probiotics. So probiotics, again, an essential ingredient throughout all of our skincare items. We all have a microbiome. So why are probiotics important? They support our microbiome. Our microbiome, it's a set of living organisms that are concentrated in the same habitat, just like garden soil, your skin, your home surfaces. Every surface has a microbiome. Your skin has a microbiome. And we're going to use probiotics to help feed that microbiome to keep the good bacteria up, the bad bacteria in check. So one of the products that has probiotics is our eye cream. And I'm actually going to use, I went on a trip and I took a little eye cream sachet with me on my trip last Friday, and it's still going strong. So I'm actually going to use the eye cream right out of I've been using it almost a week now out of one little packet. So it just takes the tiniest little amount, and I tap my fingers together and tap all the way around my eye and on my eyelid. So this is the cool thing about Norwex eye cream, is that it's safe down to the lash line. It's good for all over the eye because it does not have parabens. It does not have gluten. It does not have phthalates, no formaldehyde, no synthetic dyes or fragrances. All those things are inflammatory and cause skin damage. So our product is safe for your skin right down to your eyeballs. So this gel cream also has vitamin C, hyaluronate, the Nordic antioxidants, and a really important ingredient called ribose that actually provides energy to your cells directly so that they can repair and enhance the production of collagen.
Oh, we love that. Now, everyone, I am 52 years old this year and have to say that my skin is in better condition now than it was in my 40s or my 30s. And it is due to this skincare line. Let's skip ahead to sodium hyaluronate. This particular ingredient, along with our amino acid blend, provides instant hydration to truly thirsty skin because moisture is evaporating out of our skin throughout the day and the night. So sodium hyaluronate helps the skin to appear more youthful and supple and acts like a magnet to attract moisture from the air into your skin instead of your skin constantly evaporating. Let's grab our moisturizer, whether you have the sample or the full size. I'm a little bit of a nut with moisturizer, everyone. I like to use 2 pumps. Erin, you can tell me I'm wrong. I understand, but I'm a 2-pump girl, okay, with the moisturizer. This particular formulation has amino acids that help with hydration levels and the moisture barrier, which keeps your skin hydrated. You'll notice that your skin has a dewy finish. This beautiful honey locust ingredient minimizes the appearance of wrinkles and under eye bags. If you want to further help depuff your face in the morning when you get up, drink some fresh squeezed lemon in a glass of water, and also do what's called dry brushing and face yoga. And you can do it simply with our ingredients by sweeping the skin firmly back to the hairline. You can also use a dry brush, as long as it's for your face, to depuff your face because it encourages lymphatic drainage. The moisturizer also has lactic acid, which helps to remove dead skin cells and soften the appearance of fine lines. Our probiotic blend, this extract helps to reinvigorate and renew the skin tone with increased hydration, of course. It's a gel cream. I often hear kids on TikTok talking about how they want Korean skincare. Korean skincare is world famous, and the gel cream is something that they created. So I love, love, love this gel cream formula, and that Norwex uses it. And then, of course, vitamin E, such a famous ingredient, but I want you to know it also serves as a natural instead of a synthetic and potentially dangerous, but a natural and a safe preservative. So if you're into DIY, you would include vitamin E oil in your formulations because it helps them last longer. Well, it gives antioxidant protection. And so it helps our products last longer, and it also provides us with antioxidant support. You get about 250 pumps per container. All right. So that gives you an idea of how often you might want to reorder.
And I have oilier skin, so I'm a one pump person. So, and that's again, like how our skincare really works for everyone. My husband has really dry skin. I have oilier skin. It works for both of us. My 15-year-old has hormonal skin. Works for him. So we're going to move on to night cream. So the night cream is what I'm actually going to use because it's nighttime. So the hydrating moisturizer is fine to use at night if you have not invested in the night cream. So, but I have the night cream, so I'm going to use it at night. And I love this pump. You push down and you can dispense the exact amount that you want. And then even if we're going to go on and talk about illuminating oil later, but even if you wanted to put a few drops of your illuminating oil in here and mix it together, make it, do a little mixology with your skincare, you can do that as well. But I like that it dispenses just the right amount and you could just swipe it right off of there. So again, I like to do the tapping method where I tap everything around my face and then up my neck and press my skincare into my face. I like that
And
method.
tell us a little about the ingredients in the night
yes.
cream.
Okay. This is, well, I don't know what to start with. It's the most important. I'll just start at the top. The adaptogens, this whole thing with the Nordic mushrooms, adaptogens are so important because adaptogens help your body respond to stress. If you're using them in nutrition, if you're using them, as a supplement for your body, you know that adaptogens are something that you consume to help your body be able to deal with any type of stress. This is the same thing in this night cream. Nighttime is the time to rest and recover, to renew. And so all of these ingredients surround detoxifying and restoring. 3 weights of hyaluronic acid. I was like, what does that mean, Gail? And she said, well, that means it sinks down into different layers of the skin. So 3 weights to affect 3 different areas of the skin deeply. So you're getting deep penetration. That sounds bad.
Doesn't. You're doing
You're
great. This is
getting
it.
you're getting that effect, a really nice effect to restore your skin overnight. And ceramide, this is a really popular skincare ingredient. Again, ceramides again help to strengthen and restore that barrier so that your skin cells can come together and do what they're supposed to do, unite to protect your body from environmental pollutants and stressors. City stem. This is a white horehound extract. So this was used by ancient Romans to repair burns. So this is a really powerful detoxifier and really powerful healing extract. And then niacinamide, we talked about that earlier. It's an anti-aging ingredient. It reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and pores while giving even tone and clarity to skin. So everything here is working to make your skin more radiant overnight. And if you use the detox night cream, you will, within a few days, if not within the first night, notice your skin in the morning looking hydrated and refreshed.
If I could add too, do you see everyone how these ingredients work to reverse the effects of pollution? Did you know that about 10 years ago, there was a conference where pollution scientists estimated that indoor air pollution would overtake outdoor air pollution and its effects on humans by 2025. And for all of you who walk around the block and smell air fresheners and plugins everywhere we go, dryer sheets and artificial fragrances on everything we touch, that prediction has come to fruition. So, one, we can protect our households by not having those pollutants in our homes, damaging our, not only our lungs, but actually aging our skin prematurely. And we can use these products to minimize any additional contact that we encounter with pollutants. So, Erin, let's skip ahead to letter V.
We're coming to the end of our alphabet here. So V is for vitamins. Our skin, just like our body, needs vitamins for vitality.
Absolutely. We are going to get our vitamins from our illuminating oil. Is it edible? Well, actually, it kind of is, although it would not taste very good. It is wonderfully, wonderfully crafted. You could make this yourself in your own kitchen if you wanted to buy all of these ingredients separately. It would cost you a great deal of cha-ching, cha-ching. So Norwex takes care of us and gives us 15 plant-derived, 100% pure, healthy oils with no fillers. And that's the thing about beauty oils, everyone. Most of them that you can purchase at the store are crafted with fillers. These are ingredients that aren't doing anything other than taking up space in the bottle. Norwex says, no, 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 we're going to use the real thing. So we're going to get a radiant glow from our illuminating oil. The illuminating oil full-size bottle has a pump topper. So you're gonna use your finger to pump the top, and now your vial will be filled. I really only use a couple of drops, maybe 2, maybe 3. And I tap my fingers in this, and you can do this too, just like Erin was showing us. You can press, or you can do your face yoga, and you can sweep. Don't be afraid of pressing and sweeping. You're not actually hurting your skin. What you're doing, especially if you use your knuckles, you are exercising the muscles beneath the skin to give yourself a natural face lift. Now, the fatty acids in the illuminating oil stitch skin cells together, much like a quilt is sewn together with thread. Apricot, sunflower, coconut, and avocado oils are natural fatty oils known to provide lightweight, nourishing moisture. And evening primrose, everybody smell your hands. Oh, it's so heavenly, right? This is an ultra moisturizing oil that helps to balance hormones and keeps skin supple, working to enhance elasticity and texture. It protects and repairs the stratum corneum. This is a layer of our skin which provides a moisture barrier. And all of these lipids and fats are now repaired with the illuminating oil by stitching the skin back together. It creates a protective wall that keeps your insides in. So I want you to think about this in the same way that you would think about stitching on a quilt.
All right, the last product in our skincare line that we're going to talk about tonight is the mineral sunscreen. And I honestly cannot say enough about this. I have, we're actually so good on time, I'm going to tell my story. So we went to Hawaii, earned a trip to Hawaii from Norwex, took my family. We forgot all of our sunblock, except I had one little tube of this when we were hiking to something called the Green Sand Beach, where it was high wind, full sun, going to be all day long. And I was like, y'all, I forgot the sunblock. This is what I have. And this was when this just came out. I was like, we're just going to give it a whirl. So, I mean, we used almost the whole thing because this is like for your face essentially, but we put it all over our bodies because this is all we had. And none of us on this hour hike to the beach the 3 hours we spent at the beach, the hour hike back, none of us were sunburnt. None of us got sunburnt. Now, we didn't get in the water. This wasn't where you could swim, but it lasted that entire time. And I use this every single day. When I get up in the morning, I'm going to show you how I apply this because I know when I get up in the morning, I'm going to go out and coach that afternoon. I'm a cross country coach. And so, and a track and field coach. So I coach every single day. Every single day, I'm going to be outside for at least 3 hours coaching. So I use a full pump, but that's not that much product. And then I tap it on my hand, my arm, and up my shoulder. My hand, my arm, and up my shoulder. I make these tapping marks. And then I rub it in. And that is actually plenty of product that keeps me protected. I don't get burnt. I don't have to, you don't need to slather on a giant white coating at all. And this will be fine for me it's nice and light. Like I don't care that I'm going to go to bed with the sunblock on my skin. The other important part is on your chest, right?
It's the décolletage, that whole chest area that gets exposed to sun. It really shows sunspots as we age and becomes a garden for potential skincare outbreaks. Sorry.
And I'm just going to press it around, just press it up my chest, around my face. It doesn't leave a white it don't look like Casper or anything. And it honestly does not matter that I'm heading to bed because this product is skincare. So it is sunscreen, that is skincare, period. I absolutely love it. And then I wanted to make this point about chemical sunscreens that really penetrate, again, that skin barrier at levels that are much higher than were originally thought or deemed safe. And those ingredients absolutely do. They are hormone disruptors. Some of them are cancer causing, and benzene, again, is one of those cancer causing ingredients that is often found in sunblock. It's a contaminant caused in the manufacturing process. I can promise you you're never going to get a recall on your Norwex sunscreen for benzene.
It's really true. And I have to say, everyone, in case you missed this point, the sunscreen from Norwex filters out blue light damage from phones, TVs, and tablets. So it's very, very smart to apply this both day and night. Let's look at some results. At the beginning of this presentation, we talked about how if you have skin, the Norwex skincare is for you, despite gender, age, where you are with your skin. It's going to work really well for you. As you can see, we've got a 15-year-old here who was able to clear up acne breakouts within a week with the Norwex cleansing facial powder. Kaylee was one of my Norwex hosts. She was using CeraVe on her skin, and I asked her about it, traded her for some Norwex skincare, and her skin cleared up again within a week. And look at the difference in the hydration that Rachel experienced. I mean, these are real people we know experiencing real results. Kelly is a Norwex consultant. She was able to get these kinds of results for her in just a few weeks using the renewing eye cream and the hydrating moisture. She's just doing such a great job with her skincare. And as you can see, Nicole, after 3 days, was able to diminish redness and acne outbreaks as well. The tone in people's skin is simply outstanding.
Okay, then we have Deb. Deb is also a Norwex consultant. She's in her 70s. She used the complete skincare line. This was her actual result. No filter, no med spa visit. This is the result from the complete skincare set. What is happening here? Repair. Repair is what's happening here. All of the ingredients and what we talked about in terms of reducing oxidative stress, healing, nourishing, really giving your skin what it needs to do its job. This is what your skin wants to do. Okay. Your skin wants to perform for you. You just have to give it what it needs to be able to do its best job. And these aren't like one in a million. Probably most people who are on here that already use Norwex skincare will say that they've had transformational results, and we're going to see some other results from folks who might even be here with us tonight. Okay, well, here's me. So 2017, I'm 47 now, I'll be 48 in December. So 2017, I was still in my 30s. Okay, and I used Rodan and Fields. So a very expensive skincare line. And before that, I had used I've always used really expensive skincare since I could afford to buy it when I got my first job in my 20s, because I've always had extremely problematic skin. Like I mentioned, I have oily skin. So I've always had rough texture, uneven skin tone, breakouts. And then those big wrinkles across my forehead are from being a social worker for 20 years. So, and most of that has completely smoothed out since I started using Norwex skincare. And then Amy over here, she's in her 50s, again, plumping, smoothing, radiance. It's just a total skin restoration. These are real unfiltered results. All right. So those results are med spa quality. I think you could expect those results if you went and got a monthly facial, even if you went and got more aggressive chemical peels or different types of treatment from your esthetician. Med spa quality. How can you get yours?
All right, everyone. Save with sets. So start here if you have none of the Norwex skincare whatsoever. The essentials set, piece by piece, would be about $150 out of pocket. It's $149.97. You would get the cleansing facial powder, the hydrating moisturizer, and the renewing eye cream, plus the Ultra Plush Mini Body Face Cloth. But if you purchase these items as a set, you will get it for $138 and change. Here's the thing though, if you're a consultant or choose to open a consultant account, you're going to save 35% and enjoy $48.65 off of that price. Your consultant price for this set is $90.34 plus tax and shipping.
All right, the complete set. This was the Deb set. Deb's results with this set. And I use the complete set as well. The retail price would be $320.94. You can pick up the set for $295.99. If you're a consultant, you can pick up the set for $192.39. So less than $200 for 7 pieces of skincare product, which is a phenomenal deal. You save over $100 on this set. Save even more with autosave. So this, we didn't talk about this yet with our skincare, is that it's completely refillable. So our skincare, you know, all the cartridges pop out and are replaceable. So it's extremely sustainable. You get to keep these beautiful bottles and containers and then just replace the cartridge on the inside. And the cartridges are $10 less than the full size product when you buy it, but it's the same amount of product. So you're just purchasing the cartridge. It's $10 less. Then when you put it on autosave, you save an extra 10%. So you want to purchase your skincare set, but then when you go to get refills, put all of those on autosave to save an extra 10% plus get free shipping when your cart is $150 or more. This is the thing about autosave. It's very flexible. You can change the shipping dates. You can change the frequency of the shipments. You can add or delete items. There's no punishment for that. Norwex doesn't. There's no penalties. Norwex gives you complete control over it. Add, delete, cancel, postpone. Let's say your skincare shipment, your skincare autosave is getting ready to process. You get your email and it says your autosave is getting ready to ship. You can log on and make any changes you want. And then if you add any items from the whole catalog that are autosave eligible, you immediately save 10% on that item immediately. And things that aren't autosave eligible, like a new EnviroCloth or a new toilet brush, let's say you need one of those items, you can add that on there too and save on shipping. So it's a great way to just kind of pick up the things that you need for your personal use and your household use and save yourself some time and like a considerable amount of money.
I love that people can shop through their autosave box. Just like Erin was saying, let's say that you run out of something that like you want to replace your kitchen towel and you want to get the update of the fall colors. You can put your kitchen towel in your autosave box as a one-time delivery. You won't get a new kitchen towel every month that your autosave processes, but you can use your autosave box as your shopping box. It just makes sense. Here's something else that I want everybody to consider, especially if you're thinking to yourself, well, this is all great, but I would love like to put this on someone else's tab, please. I'm that kind of shopper. Guess what? You might make a perfect host, and even consultants can host their own shows, not only earn their commission, but also earn the host rewards. So it's very nice. You can be a host if you're a customer, you can be a host if you're a consultant. And I've got to say, to influence your circle and really show them a new way to care for their skin that's safe and simple is one of the best gifts that you can give to someone else. So we really truly want to invite you to share this experience with a few friends at our next skincare event on October 16th. And if you are interested in our cleaning demos, we will definitely see you on October 2nd. All right, we'll have one of these on October 2nd.
All right. Are you excited about these products? And would you be interested in earning extra income? So do you think this is amazing and this is something I would like to share with other folks? So consultants earn a 35% discount on all of our products. But more importantly, we earn a 35% commission on all retail sales. So if you're excited about this and want to become part of what's going on, we have some specials for you. Okay, if you are a new consultant, so you're on here, and I know that we have some new consultants on here. If you are a new consultant, you can add the skincare upgrade to a personal order for yourself in your first 45 days. So this is only available to consultants, and it's available to all new consultants in their first 45 days. You have 45 days to claim the skincare upgrade. It comes with the hydrating moisturizer, cleansing facial powder, the eye cream, a set of 3 body cloths, the detox night cream, and illuminating oil. It is over $300 in value. Your price $162.51. So it is an absolute great deal on joining and then starting your skincare journey with Norwex. It's a savings of $148.
I just want to reiterate, if you're in your first 45 days, or if you're even considering having a consultant account of your own, friends, you can get the skincare upgrade. Okay. Like I want to say that over and over. So make sure that you check with the person who you joined with to see if you're still in your 45 days, and they can show you how to find that in your start date in the back office. All right. Oh, we have an offer for everyone, Erin, before we say goodnight tonight. That is easy as 1, 2, 3. This is our join and get. So everyone, if you are on my Norwex team, that I will provide this for the consultant that you are here with tonight. Just let me know that you had someone open a consultant account with you this evening. All right. And I'll make sure that I do that for you. If you are on Erin's Norwex team and you're a consultant who has someone open up a consultant account who is here tonight, if you're on Megan's, please let each of us know so that we can provide this 7-piece set. All right, this is how to get it. Again, this is easy as 1, 2, 3. Choose your consultant kit with the consultant who invited you to this Zoom. All right, so you will be opening your account with that person as your sponsor. You'll get a consultant kit Order your consultant kit by Saturday, the 20th. So today is Thursday. So you've got Thursday, Friday, and you need to make a decision by Saturday if you feel like you're on the fence. And add the skincare upgrade, then submit your order. That's how you get this 7-piece makeup removal pad dual pouch join and get gift from us. You'll enjoy an immediate 35% discount on all Norwex products and earn a 35% commission on all retail sales. And Erin and I were talking earlier, and I'm just going to repeat this, Erin, if you don't mind, but she had a friend who got a holiday job at Target and discovered that her 4 hours a week part-time job was paying her $68. I'm just going to drop that in the room. $68. Friends, a 4-hour Norwex party, which includes your travel time on average, is yielding around $250. Why would we get a holiday job at a big box retail store to have some Christmas cash when we could simply be doing some Norwex shows? It just makes sense, right? So really think about the reality of what retail is paying. And this is essentially a retail job where you would earn so much more. So I want to invite you to drop in the chat. If you're already a consultant, drop the number 3. If you're really thinking, wow, I would love to give this a try, and this is a really fun way to do it, also drop a 3. If you're thinking, maybe I would like to consider this, I would really need a lot more info, drop a 2. And if you're like, I think I'll place an order, but I'm probably not going to get a consultant kit at this time, drop a 1. All right. I just want to, we want to take the temperature of the room and see where people are at. Okay. And Erin?
Change your home, change your life. Truer words never spoken. We're going to have an awesome kitchen cleaning Zoom on October 2nd. Please reach out to your consultant who invited you to this if you want an invitation to that, if you want to make sure that you're included. It's going to be super fun, super fantastic. We're going to do, I believe in that Zoom, we're going to do prize drawings and have some different things going on, like a traditional party atmosphere. So you're not going to want to miss this. Also, by 10/2, new products are out. So also we'll have all of the new products to show. So mark your calendars to join us at one of our future events on 10/2 or 10/16. If you want to be a host within our next either cleaning Zoom or skincare Zoom, then reach out to your consultant and book your party so that you can come and party with us and bring your own guests. If you're ready to become a part of what we have going on, because I'm going to tell you that Gail and I have something really great going on here with our teams. If you want to become part of what we have going on in really impacting others with a cleaner, safer, better way of living, then join our team and come be a part of the Norwex movement with us, because we're changing lives. We're doing it together. We would love to have you guys come and be a part of what we're making happen.
Oh, I'm going to stop the recording and look through the chat to see if there are some questions that we can answer. I'm also going to share 2 resources. Resource number 1 is the no-no list. I also want to invite everyone to feel the skin on their face. Do you feel hydrated and moisturized? Do you feel the difference? It's really quite an exceptional experience. And I would love to know what you think of the texture of your skin. If you want to drop that in the chat. Here is the no-no list, which Erin featured during our presentation. And also, you might want to know what the consultant starter kits look like for the month of September and November. The consultant starter kits, we have 3 options, including a join for free option, which is special just through October. And I think that you'll find it to be very handy because it contains samples. So you can share samples with your friends, and you can help them clean their windows or their kitchen or bathroom faucets and make them shinier than ever. I can't tell you how many faucets in doing home parties that I've seen that have been completely ruined by typical household cleaners. And people do not have to do that. They can literally clean their most beautiful fixtures with a cloth and water. Oh, I'm so glad. The testimonials I'm seeing is smooth and soft. I really like the cleansing facial powder. Yes, Tanya, yes. It really does feel incredible. Yes, Tammy, I agree. Sherry, Alice says, as always, my skin feels amazing with the Norwex skincare. I love that so much. Erin, do you see any other questions in the chat? Lisa is asking, can you include the sunscreen? You can include the sunscreen when you order. You can get it as a host reward as well. You can use Norwex's host cash. We don't have samples of the sunscreen at this time that are pre-packaged, but I could always put some in a little container for you and ship it out your way, Lisa. No problem whatsoever. Erin, do you see some other questions in the chat? Oh my gosh, you guys, with your comments, thank you so much for all of these. Thank you. Thank you. Does anyone want to ask a question in the chat that we can field for you before we wrap up? All right, everybody. Well, please connect with the consultant who invited you tonight. Jenna, I see Megan invited you, and anyone who would like the recording will be available just for a few days. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. I will make sure that it posts. I will also please let anyone who watches the recording know that we had a couple of crazy characters because we did create a public event so that more people could see this. But usually that doesn't happen and we kicked them out right away. So just let them know if they hear some funny sounds at the beginning. That's all that is about. And I will disengage the recording after about a week. Okay, so share it quickly. Okay, everybody, if there aren't any additional questions, we just want to thank you.